I think I was watching a David Goggins clip, and he was speaking about how whenever he was making excuses, he'd record himself making the excuses and then play it back to himself and realize how much of an idiot he sounds like. And for me, that was just like, wow. And I think the same thing happened to me last year. I was complaining about stuff. I think I've started journaling a lot, and I decided, let me just start like recording myself just to hear how I am, and I can listen back like maybe 6 months later and see if I'm still complaining about the same things, right? And I listened to that voice note for the first time. It was a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I sound like such an idiot. You sound like a baby, right? I want you to record yourself when you're making excuses, right? Or not even just making excuses, just whining about stuff. Oh, life is so hard, yada yada yada. Record yourself and play that tape back to yourself. And how does that make you feel? I imagine if you have any sort of self-respect, it makes you feel like a little bit of a loser, right? Now, obviously, we all go through things. Of course we do, right? But the idea behind this is stop complaining and just do something proper, right? Maybe journal. If you're going through like a specific problem, journal the problem. Like just write what you're going through. You don't even need to write down on like a page. I do it on my phone, on my notes app. Just write. Just go through your thoughts. Just think about what you're thinking, right? Think about the problems you're going through and how you're going to fix it, right? And stop complaining, right? If you're just whining, even if you just journal like when you're whining. I've done it before, and I read back some of my journal entries. I'm like, bro, stop complaining. You're not solving any issue, right? And yeah, it just sobers you. It's like, damn. And I think this also goes to like another thing I've heard before, where it's like, picture yourself in third person doing what you're doing. I think this was to do with like NoFap. Like when you're about to do it, like picture yourself in third person doing what you're doing, and just realize how much of an idiot you look like. Like you look like a loser. It's kind of pathetic, right? And I think if you start doing that with your life, you start to take more accountability, be more responsible, and start like not being a baby, right? Yeah, that's the video, guys. Like make sure you record yourself while you're making excuses and you realize how stupid you sound. Or even in your brain, like when you're giving yourself excuses, just repeat those to yourself. Just stop yourself in your tracks and just listen to what you just thought. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be doing this workout. It's cold, yada yada yada. And then just stop and think, like, what did you just say to yourself? You don't want to go work out because it's cold. Are you serious? But yeah, make sure you subscribe to join the Self-Improvement Brotherhood. And until next time, I'll see you boys.